Petting a cat might seem straightforward, but for children or anyone unfamiliar with feline behavior, understanding how to do it properly is essential. The wrong spot, too much pressure, or overly fast movements can quickly turn a calm cat into one that bites or scratches. The golden rule is simple: let the cat lead. Offer your hand, wait for their permission, and allow them to control how close and how long the interaction lasts. Safest places to start are the natural scent gland areas, such as the chin, cheeks, and base of the ears, where gentle petting both soothes the cat and helps them feel secure in their surroundings. By knowing where to touch and what to avoid, you create a calm, respectful connection that keeps both you and the cat comfortable. Focusing on areas with scent glands. Start with a gentle chin scratch, using your fingertips to softly rub where the jaw meets the skull. If the cat leans in or lifts its chin toward you, take it as a clear sign of trust and enjoyment. Gently pet between and behind the ears with your fingertips. If the cat head bumps you, it's marking you as theirs. Try softly stroking the cheeks just behind the whiskers. If they lean in or push forward, they want more. Run the back of your hand gently along their face, then trace above the lips while your thumb strokes the head for a relaxing, full-face pet. Stroke from the forehead to the base of the tail in one slow, gentle motion, always in the same direction. You can lightly massage the neck and add a soft scratch along the back as you go, but keep your hand moving and avoid rough patting or tugging the tail. If the cat arches into your hand, leans on you, or head bumps again, continue. If they flatten their ears, tail flicking, fidget, or walk away, stop. Letting the cat come to you. Offer your hand and let the cat sniff first. If they seem wary or uninterested, wait for another time. If they sniff, meow, or gently rub against you, open your palm and begin with a soft, confident stroke. When a cat gently bumps its head against you, it is offering trust and asking for attention. Even if you're occupied, respond with a soft stroke or two to acknowledge them and show they've been noticed. When a cat settles in your lap, start with a single gentle stroke and watch their reaction. If they fidget, let them simply rest in your warmth. If they remain relaxed, continue with slow, light strokes along their back. When a cat stretches out on its side, it is often inviting gentle contact. Lightly stroke the exposed side in smooth, calm motions. A soft meow or steady purr is its way of telling you it is pleased. Purring, head bumps, hip bumps, and ankle twining are signs your cat feels friendly and wants touch. A soft purr means content. A louder one means very happy, but if it becomes intense and they start to tense or twitch, pause before it turns into annoyance. Stop petting if you notice warning signs like flattened ears, tail flicking, fidgeting, growling, hissing, or even a gentle warning bite. These signals mean your cat is overstimulated and needs a break. And learning what to avoid. Pet from head to tail only. Many cats dislike strokes from tail to head. Avoid patting or smacking. Use slow, gentle strokes instead, as sudden pats can annoy some cats and lead to scratches or bites. Avoid the belly unless you know that cat truly enjoys it. Many cats see belly touching as a threat or invitation to rough play, so they may grab your hand with claws and teeth. If this happens, hold still and gently loosen their grip instead of yanking away to avoid deeper scratches. Be gentle with paws and only try touching them once the cat is relaxed. Lightly tap or stroke a foot and see how they react. If they stay calm, you can continue briefly, but if they pull away, tense up, hiss, or walk off, stop right away. Handled with patience, softness, and respect for their signals, petting becomes something shared on the cat's terms, calm, safe, and quietly delightful for both of you. Thanks for watching!